is the kind of news we should be hearing. Guys, this is a good news. Recall when Mr. John Okafor, popularly known as Mr. Ibu, was poisoned and he almost took his life. Guess what, guys? He is recovered and spotted who poisoned him. The person that did this to him is a close colleague in the industry. Endeavor to watch this video to the end as I'll be revealing who poisoned our favorite comic actor Mr. Ibu. Before I get onto the full gist, how are you all doing, darling viewers? It's your favorite girl Ella OKC and you're welcome back to Gist Central. If you're just joining us for the very first time, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe and turn on post notification so you'll be notified and updated on our next video. And to my old-time subscribers, thank you so much. Honestly, guys, the love has been massive. Now, guys, back to the news concerning Mr. John Okafor, Mr. Ibu. Guys, one thing is sure after watching this video to the very end, we ought to know people we call our colleague, people we call our brothers, because not all that glitters are gold. I'm using this proverb because not everybody that call you my blood really well for you, because the heart they see is truly evil. So guys, this veteran entertainer John Okafor, that is also known as Mr. Ibu, has returned to social media with yet another video for those that may be doubting his full recovery. The Nollywood star joined several other Nigerians who have danced to President Buhari's viral top to bottom soundtrack. Guys, y'all know this soundtrack. It's popular on TikTok. This Nigeria is going from top to bottom. A stylish dressed Mr. Ibu rocked a denim shirt, white trousers, and a matching pair of footwear to make him appear like a hip-hop daddy. Guys, y'all know that this said actor is more like a comedian because most of his movies, if not all of the movies he is featured in, he is seen always displaying funny roles which are very hilarious. He completed the look with a pair of noticeable gold wristwatch and dark shades. This was followed by the funny actors moving his hands up and down just like the command in Buhari's viral soundtrack. And some of the comments on these posts read, "Seeing you makes me happy, my role model. Happy to see you again. Your face still never changed." Well, guys, y'all know that this said actor, Mr. Ibu, seemed to have finally forgotten his wish after his beautiful wife visited him at the hospital. Recall that this said actor had initially made a TikTok video where he noted that he won knack and it left internet users amused. Guys, endeavor to watch this video to the end because I will soon be revealing who poisoned Mr. John Okafor. Well guys, in a new development, the movie star made another video at the hospital with his dear wife after she went visiting. In the viral clip, the actor was seen laughing happily as his wife gave him some of her sexy dance steps. Ooh. On more recovery details concerning John Okafor had been given a grand welcome by his daughter following his recovery. The actor, who is now back on his feet, received a warm welcome reception from his lovely daughter, just like I stated. Showing her father how much she loves him, she sang for him to celebrate his escape from death. And then again, darling viewers, do you all recall that Mr. Ibu spoke out while in the hospital over his illness? The actor was hospitalized after being poisoned, just like I stated, by one of his close pals. Speaking out, Mr. Ibu said he was poisoned for the third time in about 3 years. He made this known while speaking with Saturday Beats from his hospital bed. Mr. Ibu stated that his enemies were after his life. According to the way he said it, he said, "I just got poisoned again. It seems my enemies are using me for rehearsal. This time, I wasn't poisoned in the village. I was poisoned in Abuja last week at an entertainment event. I really cannot explain how I was poisoned because it was a gathering if people, though it was not a big event. Sounding weak, these said actors assured the public that he was recovering and almost back at his feet. According to him, he said, I am recovering, although I have neither worked out nor driven out since I got ill. However, I intend to take a walk in the evening because I am hopeful that I could get better. I am eating well and I'm prepared to go back on set any moments from now. Mr. Ibu blasted those soliciting for funds on his behalf without his consent. He added, some people have sold me, they have heard from me, and all they want to do is sell me. But their plans won't work because God has raised me up. I am not begging anybody for money. One thing is sure, despite all this religious belief and all, it is said that Mr. John Okafor has made extra move just to discover who was trying to take his life. And guys, the said colleague will shock you once I mention his name. John Okafor clearly stated that he had no issues with this same man that wanted to take his life. And following all this, it seems this same colleague is somehow jealous, or it's not even somehow jealous. This said colleague could be jealous of John Okafor. And guys, just like I always let you all know that the heart is wicked and not everybody you call your blood really is your blood. And according to Mr. John Okafor, he stated that he had always had the interest of these same powers at heart because they've been buddies ever since. And then it's so shocking to him that someone he dines with wants to take his life. Guys, y'all should be careful out there because you don't know what the next person is plotting against you. Recall Mr. John Okafor made a testimony, he gave a testimony on how God saved his life. And following all that, he said he wasn't going to stop there in the church. And as he made extra move just to locate whomsoever that did this, he said he wasn't going to pay back. He wasn't even going to call the police. But obviously, he would keep his distance as it seems people want him dead. No, let's not say people want him dead. The close colleague of his wants him dead. Because, guys, if you all ask me, Mr. John Okafor is loved by most people because his comic nature is really something else. No one wants to lose a very funny man. Even his own daughter can attest on how funny her dad is. Mr. John Okafor also revealed to the public on how tragedy is bent on befalling his home. Unknown person hacked his verified Instagram accounts. And guys, making an official announcement of the recovery, John Okafor wrote, "This is to let everyone know that we have catfished the person that hacked Mr. Ibu's verified Instagram account. He was arrested yesterday and the case is in the police station. He confessed to the crime and investigation is still ongoing. It's so saddening to know that it was one of my colleagues in the Nollywood industry." He said his motivates are still yet to be unknown. Revealing his identities depend on how far the extent of the damages that he was using the account to do was. Please help us let the general public know that they can stop reporting the account now as it has been restored to us. Thanks. Ibu went further to ask fans if he should reveal the identity of the fellow that tampered with his social media platforms and also tell his email address. He stated, "Should we reveal his identity or tamper justice with, as he's been begging for forgiveness since yesterday?" Note he also hacked his Facebook and the email he uses in receiving notifications from bank. He's only begging we cover his identity because he said it will jeopardize his career in the Nollywood industry. Please, what do you all suggest we do in this regard? Keep sharing until it gets to the appropriate news agencies, Mr. Ibu wrote. Sometimes, if you ask me, guys, this tempering justice with mercy, it's nice sometimes, but some other time it is good to set an example using someone as an example, because there are other people there that have evil intention towards their fellow colleagues. Come on, guys. The same person that poisoned him is also the same person that hacked Mr. Ibu's official Instagram account. People are really wicked, guys. And really, our worst enemies are not even people that are far. Our worst enemies could be the best pals we think of. Who would have known, Mr. Ibu wouldn't have known that someone that he's eating with is automatically trying to kill him. So guys, what do you think about this? Do you think it would be right for Mr. John Okafor to reveal the identity of this said man, his colleague in the movie industry that wants him dead and also hacked his verified Instagram page? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a share. I remain your favorite girl, Ella OKC. Thank you and God bless you.